There's a rat, and rats deserve to die.
There's a rat in Tony D's family. Well, maybe outside the family.
Somebody has ratted on the family. We are here at Fog Wrestling to find out who it could be. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. And I wanted to give a shout out to NXT. I think it's the most fun and exciting show out of the 5 main shows to watch every week. I feel like you're guaranteed to get something that is pretty decent on NXT.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas you don't get anything decent on AEW.
When was the last time somebody got arrested in WWE? Was it Jeff Hardy? And it was probably not even meant to happen. He actually seriously run over Elias because he drugged out his fucking melon.
Probably. But anyway, look, and the storyline in NXT at the moment is that the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo, the head of the family, the leader, the main man, he has been arrested. He's in prison. But don't worry, guys. Don't feel too sorry for him because he is getting it pretty good in prison. He's actually got a subscription to Peacock.
He's got a massive subscription to Peacock. He can catch NXT, not live, the next day.
The next day when he wakes up, first thing he does is go on his little whatever mobile tablet or whatever it is they've given him, and he checks out his subscription to Peacock. That is the advantages, that's the benefits of being the Dawn in prison.
I mean, I feel like if you watched wrestling in prison, you'd get fucking killed for it. And I actually wouldn't blame them for whoever fucking did it. Shivved to death.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh, that guy in there's watching NXT. That's him, D.
Yeah, there's a guy up C Block watching fucking New Japan Pro Wrestling.
The guy up C Block selling fucking dark Japanese tapes in the market.
Dave Meltzer.
In an alleyway. With Japanese trading tapes.
Gets himself arrested just to get these fucking tapes.
But anyway.
Clean up his ass.
That's how he transports the tapes. Anyway, right, so Tony D is in prison, but the big question is, why is he there? It's because someone has grasped on Tony D. Someone has told the authorities about something illegal that Tony D has done. Now, we've seen him throw 2 dimes over the bridge, and he killed him, I guess. We've seen him magically get rid of the, what do you call those two?
Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly, even though they've now turned up in SmackDown. But look, he was basically driving about with them in his trunk, so I guess that is something. But yeah, Tony D's done something. Tony D is being caught by the police for something. He's in jail for something. But the big question is, who has put him inside? Who's grassed to the police? Who is the rat? Could it be one of the members of Gallus? Do the Gallus boys like to rat on top?
I've got a potential theory. It's Jockey Wilson.
Jockey Wilson! Maybe Jockey Wilson was playing darts one day and just threw a dart and it hit Tony D's fucking picture and he went, I'm going to rat on him.
I'm going to rat on that wee bastard.
So,
come on.
We've seen Stacks kind of he's not really trying to find out who done it. It's more or less they just believe it was straight up the Gallus boys. And Stacks has, been trying to, I guess, get revenge for Tony D 3-on-1, but
it's your neighbour.
It's not really been happening. It's not really been working out for Stacks. He's been getting his ass whooped, so maybe he needs to try and find some backup. I think this would actually be a good time for them to add new members to the family. I mean, it is supposed to be a crew. At the moment, Stacks is the underboss, but at the same time, there's nobody under him, so he's essentially still Tony D's lackey. I mean, if we're being completely honest here.
Yeah, what good's being an underboss if there's no one under you?
Exactly. But my theory is that Stacks is indeed the one that ratted on Tony D. I just think it would be obvious. We see when the police first came in and arrested Tony D, Stacks just conveniently needed to go to the restroom as well. Yeah. So it's like he kind of took himself out of the situation. So I think it's on Stacks. Now you could argue, why is he getting his ass whipped by Gallus? Why is the Gallus boys beating up Stacks? Because he is initiating the physicality, so he could be doing that to try and make it look like he is Team Tony D and that he is trying to find out who ratted.
Looking for a fight. Two of us are white. And
that's all we've
only
got.
2 of us.
But in reality, I think it could be Stacks. So I'm going to go with Stacks. I think Stacks is a rat. Maybe he doesn't want to be the underboss. Maybe he wants to be the Don.
It seems a bit obvious to be Gallus. I don't really want to job Stacks out, so I'm going to go for Big Sal. He's been dead 23 years, but it's Big Sal.
Big Sal?
Big Sal for The Sopranos. That's what I'm going with.
Tell you what do you actually rate better? Tony D and his 3 segments or The Sopranos?
Fucking Tony D.
I'd watch a 2-hour show of just Tony D.
See if Tony D gets out of jail and he starts acting fucking depressed. I'm going to be watching NXT anymore.
No, Fawn Fagner's the one that's depressed, mate.
Wow, true.
Fawn Fagner rattled on him. He's feeling guilt and that's why he's depressed.
Who, right, apart from Gallus, who were the last people he feuded with?
Well, Stacks thinks it could be Legado.
Nah. But, I mean, unless that gives an excuse for these two to get called up.
Could do, but reuniting that feud. That's done, that's buried, that's in the past.
That's buried. Fuck it, it's the best probably thing they've done 10 years.
That's buried, like Tony D's victims. That one's no coming back.
Well, you said it, right? I'm going to go with Legado del Fantasma, whatever they're called.
LWO now, to be fair.
Fuck
Latino World Order.
Rey Mysterio.
Did LWO rat?
I don't know, hermano. But you're going.
I'm going Stacks. I think
going Rey Mysterio, fuck it.
Unless Two Times is back from the dead, like, and he's...
He got released, though.
True, maybe. Bring him back.
Trying to say he's dead and they released him.
I think that's good, though.
If only they killed off fucking everybody who got released.
Anyway, that's it, guys. Tony D.
Tony D!
Still in prison. Will he get out next week? You're going to have to watch NXT and find out.
Peace.